Naturally Beautiful Hair Care presents Quick and Beautiful Set Style for Locks. It's like a whole new set of locks. Hi, my name is Jessica Marshall. I am the founder of Naturally Beautiful Hair Care, naturallybeautifulhaircare.com. Okay, so the hair has been washed thoroughly of the hot oil treatment, and I washed it using Naturally Beautiful Hair Care's Grapefruit and Mint Refreshing Foam Wash. Just saturated the hair, pumped a few pumps, worked it through from the scalp to the root, let it rinse clean, and now we're ready for the next part. What I would recommend, you can use a perm rod, one of the small ones. You can use a slightly bigger one. You can use a little tiny mesh roller with the pin. I don't have the tiniest ones. What I would recommend though for this demonstration is a pipe cleaner. Pipe cleaner set's very easy to do. What I'm going to do my pipe cleaner set on is a product called Locks Roller. Locks Rollers at beautycoliseum.com, and it is a pipe cleaner that has been already adjusted for you. And so what I would do, section off some hair, and I go to the root. I grab that new growth and again and wrap it around tight. Sometimes you gotta if you got a lot of hair, you gotta clip it out the way. And I go ahead and I work it. I spiral it down. You don't have to, but I do. And I'll show you the effect that the spiraling has when we finish at the end of the video. The neat thing about these locks is that you can bend them into each other. And I like that because it's comfortable for me. And some people wear these out in public. Yeah, so that's one. Okay, we're ready to take down our rollers. Use a pomade to add luster, softness, and sheen. What I'm going to use is the Naturally Beautiful Hair Care brand Almond Lavender Hair Pomade. You'll melt some on your fingertips. I like to melt a little bit onto my fingertips, like this. That way I can work it through each individual curl. Okay, so I've set them on the lock rollers. You can set them on pipe cleaners. And what I like to do is take them out like this to keep the curl. And if you wanted to go down the length of it, you can keep the curl in like this. What I like to do is separate them. So I separate them and go down the length of them, and I add some sheen, add a little bit to the root. Okay, now we're getting down to the last two. I take them out very carefully because I like the curls to be more defined, so I try not to just, be really fast with taking them out. So I want to be strategic about how I separate the curls as well. Sometimes I get caught on the new growth. So now I'm going to separate the curls. I'm going to melt a little more into the palm of my hands, and I just split them. What we did when we roller set it, we grabbed a lot of the new growth. So it'll all blend. What I wanted before I continue to show you, you can also leave it like this. Now the ends to me aren't as defined as I would like them, so I like to pick them out. But you can also just leave it like this for a day or so, for as long as you like. And then it will still keep their shape when you separate it. See, one came loose. It's like a ringlet curl. The more you separate it, the more volume you'll get. I like when it's a consistent wave pattern. At Naturally Beautiful Hair Care, I provide micro interlocking services, and I make sure that my goal is to give you a consistent, even lock. So a lot of things I want to make it look consistent and neat, because that's what is the head stopper. That's what stops people and makes them really want to look at your hair, because it just looks so consistent, and it looks like time and energy and effort were put into making sure your hair looks great. Not that it's just locked, but that it actually looks like designer locks. The first step was to do a hot oil treatment. The second step was to set it on some fine or small rollers. The third step is to add some gloss sheen or shine from an all-natural product. And an additional step would be you can do an updo, and I'll show you a quick little updo that you can do. And you can leave your hair like this for a few weeks until you're ready to go. So let me show you the next style. Hi again, it's Jessica Marshall, Naturally Beautiful Hair Care, naturallybeautifulhaircare.com. Today we're going to do the updo. That's pretty simple, pretty easy to do. And we'll pick a desired side that you would like all your hair to flow to. I use my pomade, naturallybeautifulhaircare.com products section. There is an almond lavender pomade, all natural. I rub it, melt it into my hand so that it can work through my hair. And my hair was previously set, pipe cleaner like rollers. And once you have your hair to the side, I grab from on the bottom on the opposite side, grab a section of hair, and bring it over. Okay? So essentially you are lifting up your updo. And however how you like, I grab from here, bring it into the middle, make a little bit of a twist, and pin. This is also a way to get that side swoop updo without all your pins showing. You're going to use hairpins. Okay? Now with the other side, I take the section from the front and I twist it to meet the other side. And secure it with the pin. However dramatic you want it to the side, if you only want a little bit, and leave a lot more hair out. And you can just meet it. It gives it a nice lift. Another pin here. Now, you could leave it like this if you want a real updo. You can just take the side part of it, take a section of the hair. I take it by a section, and I wrap it. Okay, so I'm bringing that let me show you. To meet the other, I like to give it a little oomph, and I pin it. One of the simplest styles you can do, but it adds more of a dressy look. And you have however many pins. You can also use pretty barrettes, pretty clips. A lot of people are making really nice accessories, lock accessories, accessories for hair. And so you just are grabbing the whole section and wrapping it around. And you want to kind of secure it because you don't want it to fall. And then I kind of just pick the curls down. Sometimes I find that the front is too much, so I want to pin it up just a little more So we got the previous pin. I'll just take out the previous pin. You want to get a good pin it good, so you want to get a good bunch of hair and make sure the pin goes clear through the hair. So that way you're not just pinning it in the air, but you're pinning it close down to the scalp. Okay. Take the curls out as you choose, and you have a pretty simple updo. I like to press all my pins in before I'm done. And if you don't have, it actually is great for whatever length that you have. If you can pull your hair up, if you have really short hair, it'll give it, you'll have, you know, a little less length in the front, but it'll still be very, very pretty. So I like to play with my hair strategically, but you can't really go wrong with it. Okay. You can do this when your locks are straight, locks are curly, and very, 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 it's nice in the summer, it's off your neck. So that's my quick, easy, simple grab and pin, you know, something quick to do with your locks. Okay, take care, and you can visit www.naturallybeautifulhaircare.com. I'm Jessica Marshall, microloctician, natural hair care specialist, and therapist. Check me out. All right.